Dog, reading the Twiddle Toad, he's actually kind of smooth with it.
Yeah. I
Is he
told
Bro
kind
you.
of
has
cracked?
16 charisma. Bro has poison damage and piercing.
I told you them
He's
tamables
just
will come in
slimy.
handy.
Bro, I gotta make it lore accurate for me to have a tameable then. Fuck.
You know the one we didn't capture that like applies poison stacks.
Mm-hmm.
It would honestly be a good thing to buff with haste and let it attack twice, then it can get its poison stacks off twice as fast.
God damn.
I mean,
'Cause
mine also
it-
has poison stacks if we throw it. But
If
If we
Just throw him.
I didn't read your
by touching its skin with direct contact, you get 1 level of poison.
Do all of
And
us
then any-
just poison things?
Any humanoid that starts its turn within 30 feet of the Twiddletoad and can see it must make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed
Because
save, the creature is
it's-
charmed by the Twiddletoad until its next turn and feels the urge to pet it.
As you should.
Oh my god.
It looks so pathetic. I love it.
If it's more than 5 feet away, they must use movement and dash action on its turn to move toward it.
Oh my god.
I'm just getting the last few things done here, and then we'll get started.
And we get opportunity of attack when it does it. Oh my god. Why is the Twiddletoad broken? What does the worm do?
Shit, I just got a pocket lizard.
It's just
Pocket Lizard's great,
if you
though.
apply, I think it's 6 stacks of poison, then the
Poison
person's
marks.
just fucked.
A creature with 6 or more poison marks falls prone at the start and the end of each of its turns. Damn. And it can spit at people. Guys, I think our children are stronger than us.
As they should.
That's how you should raise your children, to be stronger than you.
Yes.
That's how
Yeah.
it should
Oh
be.
no, I could quite literally kill my child with a singular spell.
Oh my
No,
By
but you
accident.
won't.
Do not kill him, Noah.
But you won't.
If you do, you're getting jumped.
They don't even care about Jack. They just want
Please
Snorkel to
give
fucking-
me a reason.
he wants
Jack
to
gets
take
too
him.
high and sees the
My
midnight
car
monkey time.
insurance.
My car insurance? Stop! I just fucking heard that. Oh my god, I hate that. All right, you guys ready to start?
Oh yeah.
All right, so last we left off, you guys had gone to the treehouse to find the glitch, and you all had agreed to split up with Jack, Lorraine, Delilah, and Premium all going to the dock. And then we had Victor, our detective guy here, Eden, and Jeremiah / the glitch going to the cult, or what we had figured out was called Denary. So does anybody want to do anything before we leave out? Because I'm assuming you guys had all slept because we were waiting for patrol to finish. But is there anything that anybody needs to do, wants to do, questions to ask, want to look around? Because everybody stayed at the treehouse. Besides Eden, she had to
Yeah,
go get
that's
Delilah.
right. Not.
No,
I don't have any
think there's
questions.
anything any of us need to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a porch or something?
There's like a kind of like where there's like a lookout kind of thing where the two like twin looking people that shot you guys with darts were sitting at that you can look on. It's kind of like a
I'm
balcony
just gonna go
almost.
stand over there.
Okay. Is there anything you wanted to do?
Smoking with
the.
Uh,
1,000-yard stare.
yeah, just staring toward the sky.
He just fucking rolls up whatever the hell plant he took from Eden's house.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh my god, no. Are you really doing so?
Oh no.
Sure. I think I got the Constitution for it.
Yeah, roll me Constitution.
Don't fuck up.
You might be high for this whole dock trip.
15.
15?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I will say that you're okay for right now. You just kind of took it and you're just like, well, I guess it is what it is. No hit today. It's kind of a hit or miss. With that being
Just
said,
gonna head to munching.
Is that the weaker one or the stronger one?
that was the weaker one because you took I think
Okay.
because Jack took 2 handfuls. He took one from the weaker one from the stronger one, and you just took from the one plant before she told you about it.
I took for both plants.
Did you? Oh.
Because after she told
Yeah, 'cause I copied them.
she told me about it, I just kind of
Oh yeah.
yoinked
Yeah.
from both.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, either way, 15.
I saw him taking drugs, so I also took drugs.
I love how that's how you
Fucking
guys are working.
insane.
All right. So
What a simple drug.
so for the group that's going to the docks, Lorraine's just gonna get up / in Jack's perception, Letitia, and she's gonna go, all right, come on, douchebags and maggots, we got somewhere to be. And she's just gonna start walking off, and Delilah's gonna follow her. She's just gonna expect you two to just follow behind.
What a girl boss.
Wait, we're going with Letitia. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
She will never be Lorraine to anybody, just
She's
Letitia.
Letitia. All right, do you guys follow?
Yeah.
You think Jack isn't gonna follow Letitia?
Is there anything that Jack says, or he's just following?
Oh, you're just following right now because
Alright.
Jack's eating French fries right now.
All right, so that group's gonna go follow. The other group, Jeremiah's going to. You see him running around frantically, getting some things done as he's gathering some materials, and he's not looking too happy to be going on this trip again. But regardless, he's gonna be going anyway. So he's gonna get with all of you guys, and there's like a good bit of sweat glistening off this man's head. He's fucking scared. But he's gonna give you guys some pretty clear instructions. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. We gotta watch out for the traps. They're everywhere. Like, not even just at the cult site. It's in the forest too. And when I say this is a cult, this is a cult. She quite literally has so many people in the trees that are looking around, it's not even funny. So watch out for plants, watch out for all the creatures. Don't speak to anybody that you don't know or don't think that you would know. Sometimes you might see some things that aren't too real. You could hallucinate a little bit. The plants can do that to you. But just keep in mind that we're not going into this to start a fight. This is a rescue mission. We're supposed to be getting Connie and getting out of there. I don't want to draw any attention. If you guys draw attention to yourselves and I get Connie, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm leaving you behind. My mission is to get Connie and get out. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Yep.
All right. And with that, he's going to start walking out. Eden's going to follow him behind. And I'm assuming you guys are all going with him?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
How sneaky are you guys?
Sneak. Stealth. I got a +4.
Let me check.
Same here.
Well, you're in the other group, Noah.
Bro,
I was talking
okay.
about the one going to the cult.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm like
Eden's
halfway zoned in right
not
now.
very sneaky.
400 milligrams will do that to you.
She's actually got
Yeah, boy.
She's got disadvantage on stealth.
She's coming with us.
Yes, she's going with you guys.
I will cast guidance on her.
All right. So with that being said, we are going to take it to the group with the doc. Can I have either Premium or Vane? Can you roll me a perception check? Either one of you, or both of you if you want.
Oh, I gotta get my dice out.
You weren't prepared.
Oh no, I actually have to roll.
You weren't prepared.
Of course I'm not prepared. Oh no, I didn't perceive shit.
I got a 15.
Yeah, the first nat one of the night.
You got a 15 premium.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't like how you said that.
Lorraine. Let me double check with Lorraine. Yeah, she doesn't fucking see shit. What about Delilah? Okay, so Lorraine and Jack are just fucking walking. She's trying to get the hell away from Jack because he's like drooling a puddle over her right now, and she's not for it. She's not trying to get diseased or anything. But Delilah and Frederick, you guys both hear as you've been walking for a little bit. It hasn't been too long. It's still kind of like that early morning where it's like the grass is kind of wet and you can smell like the morning dew in the air. It's still kind of, it's not very light out yet. It's like kind of like very much still sunrise. But you guys hear like very, very faintly, like kind of a weird call for help. You're not too sure if it's like a hallucinogen or what, but you definitely hear a voice. And Delilah kind of looks at all of you guys, seeing if you guys notice as well. With Letitia and Jack kind of walking off, she assumes they didn't hear it, so she looks back at you, Frederick, to see if you heard it as well.
I'll like look around, like trying to find out where it came from.
Go ahead and roll perception again.
14. Dang.
Judging on where you are, it sounds like it's a little bit further ways away. It's kind of in the direction that Letitia and Jack are walking at the moment, so from that, Delilah's going to keep walking, and she's just going to motion for you to walk with them. So we are going to, I guess, just continue have you guys walk. Let me see. And you do hear the voice get louder, and at this point, it's everybody can hear this voice, and it's you. When you look over after walking a little bit, you notice this weird group of like wolves. Like there's two wolves, and then there's this weird kind of like frog guy in between them, and all you hear from him saying is, "Leave me be, you damn mutts! I gotta get back to my boats." As these wolves are like trying to like take chomps at him, and this is what this little frog man looks like. Upload file.
You know, it'd be great if I added another Pokemon to my collection.
I will say, if you have a tameable, that you only get one tameable.
Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I
The
said
wind
the
is
Catch
same
'em all.
thing after. I wanted to be Gecko from Fountain.
This is the little frog man you see in between the kind of disturbing looking wolves.
Oh, it's not a bullywog.
I don't know if I want to save him.
Judging on... Hold on. So, Letitia looks at this guy and she doesn't care. On the other hand, Delilah is walking towards this man. And she's looking at all of you guys like, the fuck are you doing? Let's go help this guy. He's talking to... She's gonna look at all of you. He said something about boats. Maybe he knows how to help us to get us information.
That's true. I'll follow her.
Alright. And as you guys get there, the guy's gonna look at you and, "Don't just stand there! Fucking help me! I can't get these guys out of here!" And
Jack just goes, "No, I don't wanna."
Is there anything that you want to do, Premium?
May I cast Thaumaturgy?
Hold on, let me search this one up. Is that a cantrip or a spell?
It is a cantrip.
Cantrip.
I thought so. Manifest. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna have my voice boom louder and just yell at the dogs.
Oh my god, can my mouse work on my computer? Um... Go ahead and roll me Roll me some intimidation.
All right.
Why is my alarm going?
23.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the dogs. They're not even like fucking around with this man anymore. They quite literally tuck their tails in between their legs and just fucking bolt off into the forest.
Is the frog guy okay, or is he also intimidated?
He's fucking scared of you. He's like traumatized. Like he's got his head in between his legs right now. Like, I'm sorry. What did I do? I didn't mean to say fuck you. So,
Can I ask him for directions?
so he's gonna look. You guys going to the? You going to the docks or what's going on?
Yeah, we're trying to find the dogs.
I mean, I can take you to the docks. I've got one of the boats there. Let me tell you, if you're trying to go to the docks, what are you trying to go to the docks for specifically?
I wasn't paying attention for that. Ask Delane about that.
Doesn't even get the NPC's name right. Did you say Delane? He put Lorraine and Delilah together.
I'm focused on other things.
He's made
so
a ship
yeah.
name for Lorraine
Yeah, I
and
can't
Delilah.
focus for nothing.
Oh my god.
So the frogman's gonna look over. So, who's Delane? And Delilah's gonna look at Lorraine. That's Lorraine. I'm Delilah. We're trying to get some info on some stuff that Lorraine. What are we getting info on? And Lorraine's just gonna huff and look at all of you guys like you're a bunch of fucking idiots. Clearly annoyed that she has to go with this group of people. She's gonna look at the frog and look at all you guys, and we're trying to get info on the Scarlet Badge and I mean, have you heard about like the glitches that have been going around town? The frog's gonna, oh yeah. Boy, do I know about the glitches. You know, if you sniff that liquid, it gets you real high.
What liquid?
You know, like when you kill them weird floating glowy orb things, that little liquid that's on the ground. If you sniff it, oh, if you lick it, you'll hallucinate.
I'm gonna clutch my pocket a little bit tighter.
But if it's info you want, I'll take you to the underground where the docks are. You can get plenty of info there, and you can have a lot of fun.
All right, take us there.
Everybody coming?
Oh, I'm coming.
I have a feeling
Ew.
it
What the fuck?
Lorraine's just gonna shake her fucking head and flick you in the back of the head, Vane. And then she's already started walking off. Delilah's already started walking off, and this guy's gonna lead you. So I mean, were you guys just planning on going through the forest to get to the fucking docks? And Lorraine and Delilah are both just gonna shake their heads because you guys don't really know. You're just kind of following because you were told to. And he's gonna look at all you. Man, I'm gonna show you guys the best way to get around town. If you go underground, that's the best way to get around. And he's gonna take you guys through these series of tunnels. And with that, we're gonna go over to our other group that's going to the scary cult.
Woo! Scary cult.
Scary cult. With that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have detective.
Oh boy.
Can you roll me some perception? Probably the best one that can do that.
Nat 20.
That's funny.
Are you what?
This was I should have waited to ask you to roll
Plus
last.
6.
Oh, holy fuck. All right.
Yeah, you kind of fucked yourself
noticed-
over there.
You notice for sure. You notice in the trees there is a figure that's kind of following you guys, very much so paying attention. Every move that you guys make, he's moving with you. He's wearing kind of these really long robes, and he's trying to stay as quiet as possible. But with your fucking sneaky vision, you spot him almost instantly as you guys are going.
I am going to use the message cantrip. I've got to do it one at a time to each person, but and let everyone know that there's one tailing us and his general location,
Jeremiah
and
is,
they are able to respond with it as well.
Jeremiah's gonna respond to you. Get low. It's a cultist. I didn't know that they were gonna be this fucking early on in the woods, but this is trouble.
Oh,
And
spooky, scary.
anyone
So-
that's trying to get away or hide, roll me some stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be smart to do. All right. 18.
That's a 15.
Yeah, as a group average, you guys seem to blend into the forest. I mean, the cultist, he's trying to keep up with you guys, but you guys are kind of running in a zigzag at the same, like at this point where he can't keep up, and you guys kind of just advert into the forest. And with that, I will say, with the fucking passive perception you have, I think the only one that's able to keep up with Jeremiah is Mr. Detective Man. So, we are left with Victor and Eden that bared off to the left, and Detective Man and the Glitch that bared off to the right. Not knowing where any of the other two went.
Fuck.
So you guys are kind of just walking through. Is there anything you guys want to do since you just split up even further?
I think Victor's gonna freak out immediately because his mark is gone. And just like immediately tap Eden on the shoulder, more like slap her on the shoulder, like, where the fuck did they go?
Let's see, I'm relatively familiar with these people. So message should still be able. I'm going to try and use landmarks and message to try and get the group back together.
Alright.
That's smart.
I will
Oh,
say
fuck, I have message.
you can message them, but you still have no idea where the hell they bared off to. You guys, like, completely lost each other. So, I mean, you can try to give them, like, a location or landmark, but they really wouldn't... You're with the only person that would really know this place. So, I mean, if you want to give them a landmark, they can try to find it.
I'll take that. Would that be survival then for a roll?
I feel like it would be either... Hold on. I wouldn't say it's history, because you guys don't really know what you're doing here.
If Eden, maybe she knows.
Yeah,
that's
history
true.
feels like a tough one for this world.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you want, go ahead. If you want to roll as well, Ren, you can roll survival, and I'll have Eden roll a history check.
Oh, well, I've got a +0 to survival, so let's see how this
I
goes.
mean, if you want to just leave it to Eden and have her guide you, you can try.
No, I'm good. I got a 19.
Yeah, Eden rolled a fucking 19 as well, +4. You guys, what the hell just happened? Hello?
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 Halar?
Are y'all still there?
Hello? Oh, did God die?
Did God die? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Can you not hear us?
No, I can hear you now. Hold on, I'm checking
Okay.
the recording. Something happened.
Oh no.
I need to get a new computer is what happened.
It's all lost.
Guys,
It's
God's
not all lost, it's still
omnipotence seems very less omnipotent-y.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just need to edit.
God's power wanes ever.
Here we go. Okay, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Maybe, or am I just making it worse? That's the question, isn't it?
I ask myself that question every day.
I'm fixing it, or am I really just making it worse? Alright, we got it. I fixed it.
Yay!
What were we? Okay, we were trying to find our way back. So yeah, you guys are easily able to pick up on the different places.
They're sent.
Yeah, they're sent basically. And you guys, I'd say probably not too not too long, find your way back to them. I will say, I'm going to have Jeremiah roll perception this time because I'm assuming, or no, not Jeremiah. Hey Victor, since
No.
since Eden and you were running back, go ahead and roll me perception to see if you can see anything.
Hey, so if I fuck this up, don't hate me because I've got a +1, and that's a 4.
You don't notice anything.
All right, we're dead.
You don't notice anything. So with that, you guys are going to keep continuing. But I will have Eden this time roll perception. This will be the last time, so if we fuck this up, I'm a little scared for what's going to happen. Okay, Eden looks up, and she lets you guys know that that cultist is now still following us, but he's even hotter on our tracks now.
Damn. Are we getting close then?
I wouldn't say... I mean, you can always ask Jeremiah, because he would know more than anybody else.
Jeremiah said to keep quiet, though.
That's true.
I'm asking God.
You're asking God. I mean, from what you know, you have no idea how far you are.
All right.
But based on Jeremiah's look, as Eden tells you guys that the cultist is still following, he knows that there's really not much that you guys can do at the moment besides fucking take care of this guy. Otherwise, this is going to be bad news bears if you can't get away.
Murder.
And with that,
All right.
Eden hears that, and she's going to take a shot at this guy. So everybody roll initiative.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and open the map.
Hey, what is it with me and rolling 3s? I have a 6.
I got a total of 3.
Yo. Slow boys.
Jeremiah got a 23. Where is my pen? Oh,
Good lord.
where the hell is my pen? Hold on 1 second. I need to get more dice for this, too. Hold on, I gotta go grab my pen.
Hold on.
Should we delete some of the things up here?
Still on that.
I gotta...
Oh, wait. What the fuck?
There's so much.
You guys have fun with that. I had to go grab my pen, and I had to grab some more dice real quick. We're gonna need it.
There's so much here.
You can.
Good. There's people down here. Ooh.
Ooh. Who's moving everything?
What the hell?
Yo, what's that QR code? Wait.
What is going on right now?
I was messing with this the other day to see like what all I could do with it. And
Oh my god.
I'm
Having
gonna
some
make
fun.
one of these for like 30 feet, so the movement is easier.
Okay, I have grabbed a couple more d6s, and I have grabbed my pen. I also created a new map, so that way we can get out of the whatever the hell that fucking curse shit was.
It's so thin.
I need to go into Daenerys.
Have you figured out how to set it as the background yet?
I did not.
There's the like little settings with the untitled, and there's different color options for the background,
Oh,
and there's
cool.
a little picture thing where you can insert it.
Okay.
See, so it's in untitled settings right here. Oh, I see, I see. Axel, stop that.
Ta-da!
Cool.
Cuddle.
Let's go, and it's not stretch.
Alright, I don't remember... Alright, so we just need who? We need
Chance.
we need Ren in here now.
I don't know where I'm going.
Just
What?
go to, if you click the view boards thing, go to the other one. Alright.
I'm an old man with technology. Hold on.
You're fine.
Click
Take
the
your
three
time.
little lines.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
The dots are the lines. Oh, there we are.
Wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you doing to that yellow square right there?
This is 30 feet.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
And then I can just pull this in for distance check.
Ah, gotcha. Understood. Cool. Alright, Ren, you want to be blue this time since you can actually be blue instead of premium taking your color?
Yes. Please. I would love to be blue.
I'm
don't
gonna
even
stick with
take
yellow
blue,
so I don't
take
forget
purple.
and get messed up.
Alright. Alright, so the cultist was in the tree, so he's probably about... Wait, no, that's blue.
How dare you?
I'll change it. He can...
Stealing my color again?
I just teased you, said, do you want it? And said, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll give him like a light green. He's probably in the trees. Eden's gonna be red. And he's following behind you guys, so Eden's probably about here. Jeremiah can be this one. And then Ren is blue. So where do you think you'd be, Ren?
I think I'd be tailing Jeremiah, so somewhere behind him.
Okay. Probably about here.
Because I don't think Victor's letting him out of his sight.
I'd assume not. And then Detective Man, where do you want to be?
Jessel.
Let's go. Right. Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, so hold on, let me get your guys' initiative again. Because you guys already rolled. I already know.
I got
Jera.
a 6.
You got a 6, okay.
3.
We're rolling good numbers tonight.
Jeremiah got a 23. And Eden rolled a 15. Alright, with that, I know, as I said, Eden pulled out the gun, and she's taken a shot at this guy. I know that's out of the pecking order, but she did start this whole fucking encounter. So... yeah, that hits
I
that guy.
think the way that works is it like after that action
It goes back
goes
to the
to the
regular
first
order.
initiative and then like skips her action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'd just go to Jeremiah and then go to you guys after that. Where is the stats? I promise I'm prepared. It's more so, is my computer prepared? Oh my god, why is it taking so long?
I have the same deal. My computer is shit.
God's
God's
computer is not
computer
working.
runs on Windows 96.
God needs to update their computer.
God uses Internet Explorer.
Oh my god. God uses Firefox.
I was about to say that.
Fucking Firefox.
Computer. What are we doing here?
God clearly knows something we don't about their internet browser.
God has viruses.
Okay. Alright. I
I
finally
think God
fucking
uses a
got it.
VPN. Oh, there we are.
God uses
God
God
uses
uses
your word.
Look. Talk the DM all you want, but I've got the control here. Just remember that. Remember that. Alright.
You can't control my gambling.
I mean,
I think they can.
can. All right, Eden does
Yeah.
six damage, so this takes us back to the pecking order for Jeremiah. But Eden did, in fact, hit the man's. NPCs. Jeremiah. What do you do, sir? What can you do? Well, he certainly can't use sneak attack because he's been found. Jeremiah is going to... He's just going to start closing in a little bit. Because he can't really do anything. And that's going to end his turn, taking us to Victor.
Alright. I'm trying to... Is this... No, let's not charm person. Let's just fuck this guy up. I think Thunder Wave would work. Hold on, let me look at my spell. That's 15 feet. No. Just cast Shatter on him on 2nd level. So it's a con save of 14.
Alright. Yeah, he hits a 4.
Alright.
What you got
That's
for him?
3d8.
Ooh.
17.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hurting, alright. Alright, that takes us to Detective.
I am going to do a bonus action thing that lets me get sneak attack.
Alright.
Let me remember how it works. Insight check against his deception check.
Alright, so you just need him to roll deception.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Ah,
The one time
Get
that
fucked.
the fucking cultist.
I failed that one.
He's like, yeah, fuck off.
I am going to attack him normally
Alright.
without sneak attack. Let's see. 15 plus 4, 19
Yeah, that hits.
to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, dice. D8. 7.
7 damage.
Yep.
Right, so that brings us to our Mr. Man in the trees. He is...
Damn, what did he roll?
Mr. Man rolled a 1 in the trees.
Get fucked, Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
He's going to, seeing as he's like hurt, he's going to try to go this way. Trying to get away from you guys. Just like, he can't. He's like bleeding.
He did get shot.
He got shot. That takes us to Jeremiah. Which, yet again, he can't really do anything because he's just rogue.
Just a little guy.
What's Jeremiah's weapon of choice?
He has... I think he's got a dagger.
Probably something lame.
Yeah, he's just got a dagger and a bunch of potions.
Okay.
A couple daggers, a short sword. And that's going to bring
Eden
us...
hasn't used any of her potions yet.
No, Eden has not.
Mhm.
Eden has, especially back at the lab, she has plenty of potions. So she is going to... Where is Miss Lady? She's just going to try and shoot this guy again. Yeah, no. She rolled a 2.
Oh.
Her gun has misfired and jammed, so that would bring us back to Victor.
Okay. I don't want to waste all my spell slots. So I'm just gonna move in closer. And that's it.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Detective Man. What you got?
Let's try again for the insight versus deception.
What are the odds he rolls a 20 again?
I got a 17.
Yeah, you won that. He got a 3.
Let's go. Now, if I can only hit him, let's. Yeah, 10 plus 4, 14.
14 to hit?
Yeah.
14 does not hit.
Damn.
He's got a pretty high armor class.
That's all I can do for my turn.
All right, that brings us back to Mr. Man. He's still trying to run away.
Coward.
He's about right there. And then to Jeremiah, which, again, he's just going to keep running. And then Eden is going to try to... unjam her gun. Which, unfortunately, she does fucking not. And it's gonna go back to Victor.
Useless.
Are there any additions to the unjam roll, or is it just straight d20?
Just straight D20. Eden just keeps rolling fucking 3s. That's the problem.
Girl.
I feel the
Just
pain.
step up.
It's not very high to like I mean, like we said, a misfire is anything under, I think it was like 4 or 5 or something.
I think we changed it to 5.
Yeah, and then to unjam your gun, it's like I believe it's a 10, so it's not that hard.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah, yeah, it is. All right, sorry about that, Victor. Go ahead.
No worries, I'm thinking. So like,
Oh, we were. Giving
I'm trying not to hurt. I'm trying not to hurt Eden as well. So I'm gonna thunderclap this girl. Oh no, never mind. It's 5 feet. Fuck. I don't want to catch Shatter again. Is this guy a humanoid?
This guy is a humanoid.
No.
Do you have
Wait.
any damage cantrips or something to stop his movement?
I have thunderclap, but its range is 5 feet. So we're kind of shit out of luck. I could use Shatter again, but I don't want to waste that spell slot, so we're gonna wait.
All right, Detective, we'll take it back to you.
Hope to God you can hit.
I have been forgetting to move over a little bit, so I'm gonna. And I don't have to count. Look at that.
Oh, I forgot about that. I've been counting shit.
We all have.
I don't need counting. Does this work?
He's a cheater.
I don't know if it counts, like, if I count the squares, if this is 30 feet, but this is 30 feet.
That's fine. We'll do that. I trust you.
Okay.
Trust me, bro. It's okay.
I think we're all the same. Where we just kind of want this guy dead at this point.
The moment he started running away.
21.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
21. Oh yeah, that fucking hits.
Let's get him.
What you got damage wise?
Let's go. Let's see, what's my sneak attack? 26. 11, 13. 13 damage.
Yeah, he's fucking dead in the trees. You quite literally.
Thank God.
His fucking chest is wide the fuck open.
Let's go.
You got tired of this man running away so much so that you ripped him open.
I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're like, get the fuck out of the trees.
Coward.
Jeremiah's just gonna climb the tree and walk up there, and he's going to rummage through this guy's fucking clothing.
Loot the body.
He finds.
What's he got?
He finds 2 vials of the same kind of weird galaxy kind of oil slick looking stuff that you see in his vest that he has. But he finds 2 more vials of that weird galaxy looking shit, and he puts it in his backpack off of this guy.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to do anything, or you guys want to continue?
I'm gonna search his body as well
Yeah.
before
Okay.
before we
Me
go
too.
out.
Alright.
I'm trying to get one of those potions.
I want to see what the potions do.
Alright, go ahead and roll me... I'm assuming that's just investigation, I'm assuming.
I like that. Like
Of course you do.
Kinda do.
Senior
I rolled a
investigation.
19
A 19.
plus 5.
Jesus.
Holy hell.
I got an 18.
You got an 18? Okay, so our detective finds, he finds this signet ring, and there's this weird kind of, it's a D, just kind of carved into it, and I mean, there's nothing really special about the ring at the moment that you can see. Besides that, you find a bottle of that black ichor looking stuff that you guys found when you were, fighting that Wendigo the other time in the forest.
Mhm.
It's like a complete vial of it. It's like almost like a big mason jar of it.
Ooh.
I would like to take that.
All right, and then you said you rolled an 18, Ren.
Yeah.
You find a
Yeah.
small little thing of this weird black sand looking stuff in a jar, like a little tiny vial. It's this black sand stuff though. It's got some
That
weird
pixie
sparkles
dust?
to it. It's that pixie dust. Other than that, you don't really find much besides a couple candles on him and maybe a dagger.
I only need 1 dagger.
But other than that, you do find this weird sparkly black sand.
Sparkles. All right.
I want to take his dagger and make it look like he got attacked by an animal to really confuse whoever finds his body.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. I'm just gonna let you do it. This guy's fucking dead. He can't protest. I mean, unless you want to roll for like
Actually-
performance.
Oh, shit, I have a +5 in that if you actually do want to.
To see how well you can make this guy look like he's been fucking attacked by an animal.
Ignoring the giant gunshot wound in his
Yeah.
chest.
That's why I said make him really confused.
I mean, yeah, if you want to roll performance, you can. If not, I mean, you guys kind of fucked this man up. He can't protest.
I mean, I got a 21, so.
I also got a 21.
Yeah, you guys, dude, he's unrecognizable. Nobody knows that this was even a cultist in the first place.
I've had like no medium rolls, only really high and really bad.
Mm-hmm. That's D&D for you.
Min-maxing.
The luck of the dice.
Let's go.
Pun intended. Alright, is that all you guys wanted? Is that all you guys wanted to do? You want to keep going?
I'm gonna put it in your back.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna like clean off the dagger and put it back.
Alright.
Okay, wait, would they know about fingerprints in the 1920s?
That's a...
Not
I mean,
well
the way you guys
enough.
have decimated this body, I don't think you should be worried about fingerprints at this point. You guys do
Never be
notice,
too sure.
Yeah, that's true. You guys do notice that Jeremiah takes this guy's cloak off of his body and shoves it in his backpack. And he looks at all you guys and just don't make it a weird thing. This isn't a weird thing. I don't want his clothes for no reason. We can't be too.
It's a weird thing.
Don't you dare make this a weird
I mean,
thing.
I thought you wanted it to help us sneak around, but you're the one making it
Yeah.
weird.
Eden's just gonna look at him and go, "You kind of made it a weird thing." And
You shouldn't have said anything.
And he just looks at all of you and rolls his eyes. Come on, we gotta get fucking going.
Okay.
And with that, we're gonna take it back to our crew with the dock.
Yo.
Letitia is very fucking annoyed with Jack and with our other frogman, which you guys have come to know him as Ellis. He's quite the character from what you guys have picked up. He does a lot of drugs. He stays in the underground a lot, and he took you guys to the underground. There's not really much to say. This is quite literally a fucking underground like drug ring. There's tons of fucking dice going around. There's tons of fucking card games going around. There's a lot of like interesting criminals here. So you guys can talk to whoever you want, play whatever you want, gather whatever kind of info you think would seem fit. Is there anything in specific you guys want to do?
I'm going to immediately rush for one of the dice tables.
What?
Bro is underwater.
Yeah, it sounds like you're underwater. What?
Lub.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down, ask what they're betting.
You see, you and Ellis both go sit down at one of the dice tables, and he looks at you and he says, "Have you ever played professional rollies before?"
I'm gonna lie and say yes.
Alright. Take this d20, go ahead and roll against that motherfucker right there. I'm telling you, watch out. He's got a weird finger going on.
Alright.
So the
A
weird guy...
Finger?
Yeah.
He's got a weird finger.
He's got a weird... And you can see exactly what he's talking about. He's got this weird glove contraption
Like
on his hand.
diseased.
He's
Oh.
got leprosy.
Just only on that one finger.
Just that one finger has leprosy, that's it.
And it somehow makes his rolls just amazing.
Amazing. But he's got this weird, like,
His
glove.
glove looked like a Mickey Mouse glove.
His thumb is quite literally the only thing hanging out of his glove, and his thumb is like a weird bright green color, and it's kind of slimy looking. The rest of his body looks fine.
Ew.
It's just that one finger that looks kind of weird and slimy, as he's rolling the dice around his fingers, looking at you. And he's gonna say, "Hey,
Cool. I'm
kid."
gonna ask him, what are we betting?
Um,
I'm just gonna say, no. Screw the introduction. What are we betting?
I mean, I've got 100 gold if you can beat me.
I need to see how much gold I have.
Like 1,000. Or no, I think it's like 10,000.
If you don't got gold,
I have.
if you don't got gold and you got drugs, I'll take drugs too.
I do have drugs.
All right, 100 of my gold versus however much drugs you got, or at least half.
Nah, all in.
All in.
All in on drugs.
All right. So he's going to. All right. Go ahead and roll a d20. And this is. You're fucking gambling right now. That's what you're doing. You're basically in an underground gambling ring.
I've rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20? Oh yeah. Dude, he looks at you and he looks at his hand, looks at his thumb. Why isn't this thing working? And then he's gonna look over at Ellis and
Beginner's luck. I'm just gonna say beginner's luck.
Oh.
he's gonna look at you. I don't fucking want your drugs anyway. And he gets up from the table and he takes the chair and he throws it down and goes to the next table. You can add 100 gold to your inventory. Jack,
All right.
is there anything you want to do while you're down here? Is he dead?
Dude is out of it.
Vane! Noah!
The Discord struggles.
Yeah,
my
the
God.
Discord struggles. Noah, are you there? Let me text him.
Bro might have fallen asleep.
You might have.
Gosh.
400 milligrams is 400 milligrams.
Oh shit, I would have been asleep.
Hold on. Let me go to his. I'm gonna go to his room real quick. Give me 1 second.
That interlude.
You gotta go save that kid.
Work.
Damn.
Oh,
Kinky. Come on, keep talking dirty.
Daddy, chill.
I let my Discord Nitro go out. I can't use stuff from other servers.
Oh, damn, I can. Hold on. I'm just gonna flex real quick.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Vane is currently
Good night.
down for the count, so he will be back when he's
Oh.
back. He drank a little too much.
Okay. All right.
We love it. Don't do drugs, kid.
Fitting for his character.
I will say that his character is fucking he's drunk. He's fucking drunk. He's down for the count. Jack is not getting any information for us here. He quite literally passed out on top of like the bar top.
God, you gotta love him.
Ellis is just gonna walk around and I guess he'd probably be with Premium at this point, still gambling away probably. And he's gonna look at you and goes, "Is there specific information that you wanted to get from this guy, or like from anybody here specifically? What are you guys really looking for from the Scarlet Badge?"
I'm gonna start gambling for information
You're gonna start gambling for
about
information?
the Scarlet. Yes.
He's like fully willing to give it.
You go up to another table. You're just playing a classic game of just Texas Hold'em, poker style. And there's a guy there. Doesn't really seem like there's much going on to him. He's just kind of sitting there, and he asks you, "So, what are you here for, kid?" As he's dealing out the cards. Everybody here always wants something. So, what's your story?
I just want information about the Scarlet Badge.
Oh, so you're trying to take down the cops?
Don't know yet. We'll find that out after I get my information.
What did they take from you?
Something.
Well, I can only do with what you give me. I mean, I can't really give you info on something that I don't really understand you're trying to get.
There's a girl.
There's always some kind of girl, it seems, lately. Talk of the town, this one girl shows up out of nowhere and then goes missing, man. That wouldn't be the girl you're talking about, is it?
It is.
Oh, tell me you're lying.
Nope. So what kind of info do you have on that?
Man, she was trouble. She was poking her nose in business she really shouldn't be poking her nose in, and that's when she went missing. She got into this thing with the Scarlet Badge, and after that, heard she was messing around with the succubus, and nobody's seen her since. As far as the Scarlet Badge goes, there's been a lot of missing cases lately, and anybody that has anything to do with trying to get info from the Scarlet Badge, it just hasn't worked out for them. It's bad news bears. I wouldn't go poking around there if I was you.
Now, is that all the info you have, or should I play a hand and see what I can win from you?
I've always got something more. So if you want to play, you think you can beat the house, I'll give you whatever information you need. I'm just keeping myself safe.
Sure, I'll play then. Deal me in.
Alright. So you guys go ahead and start the game. Let me see. 'Cause I gotta figure out what the hell.
Immediately, I'm cheating.
Immediately you're cheating? Alright, what are you using?
Minor illusion.
All right. What do we got? What do we got going on here?
But
I am just going to immediately, right after he deals the cards, I am going to give him the worst hand possible.
All right. Let me see. For the sake of this, just for the, because playing a game of cards, go ahead and I guess roll me performance. Since we're just playing a card game here.
But would it be performance or deception for cheating?
for cheating.
Roll me deception with advantage.
Oh yeah, so I might have to dip out just for a hot second. My parents locked themselves out of their house, and I have to go all the way across the city now.
You're good. You're good.
Oh,
All right, I'll be back soon, hopefully.
Yeah, be safe.
All right, thanks.
let's see. What is my modifier? 21.
Yeah, you fucking beat the hell out of the house. He's just gonna look at you and go, my 20 years of dealing cards here, I've never had somebody beat me this fucking hard. Come to the back with me. As he gets up from the table, and he closes up everything in that station. He looks over at Ellis, and Ellis gives him a look, looks at you. He knows that something's up.
Was there anybody else playing at the table, or was it just me and him?
From what you can see, it was you, him, Ellis, and what it looks like, just you, him, Ellis, and one other figure that didn't really talk much. He was just kind of sitting there.
Cool.
Kind of
Whatever else was bet, I'm taking.
All right. It was just looks like there was a couple pills that were on the table. Total of 3 pills. You don't really know what they were. They were just kind of thrown into the pot. And a total of 10 silver and 25 gold. So
All right, you said 10 silver and 25 gold.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. You following the dealer back with Ellis?
Yes.
All right. So he's going to take you back and sit you down. Listen, whatever I tell you doesn't leave between the two of us here. If you're traveling with people, you didn't get this information from me. I'm gonna keep it safe and say you're not getting my name. This is info that we shouldn't really even be speaking on, that I shouldn't even really know. From what I know, the Scarlet Badge is doing some weird business with glitches and time and shit like that, but I don't really understand how that shit works. I'm just a card dealer. All I know is they have this weird goo, and I don't know where they get it from, that they send to places, they send letters places, and they're using these people to, like, kind of mind control them into, like, this weird cult thing, and that's about all that I know. There's people that you can find that have been paralyzed, and we don't know if they're dead, if there's any way to bring them back. Nobody's tried, nobody's rescued one. That's about all I know. There's a lot with that succubus and that goddamn head of the council of the Scarlet Badge, fucking Beauregard.
All right. Thank you very much.
Now y'all should get going before you raise some suspicions. You've been asking a lot of funky questions here.
Nah, I'm gonna win some more gold first, and then I'll head out.
He's like, no, I'm gonna take some more of your fucking money. All right, I know Jack is down for the count, so we're kind of scrapped right now. Eden's gonna notice that you guys kind of walked off and then see you come back. She's gonna walk over to you. So what was that about? Did you guys figure anything out?
No, we were just talking about recipes. I can show you them once we're outside.
Talking about, I can't. You have to give it to Delilah. She's the cook. I can't cook. I'd burn it. I can make you a really nice like sword, but I can't cook.
I'll tell you both about it.
Ooh. Letitia, he's gonna tell us both about it. She screams across the fucking underground. Like, everybody's now looking at all of you. And then Lorraine just looks at her and just fucking face palms that shit.
What not to do? I don't know what.
What not to do in an underground ring. And Eden's just gonna kind of... she's gonna start
I'm gonna
skipping.
quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly just yell out. Yeah, I'm gonna tell both of them how I took everyone's money here.
Eden's gonna look at you. You like money too?
I gotta impress the ladies.
Oh, you love my safe room. I probably shouldn't take you there. That was a bad idea for me to say
Aw.
anything. And then she's just gonna skip off towards Lorraine.
Would you say that people's suspicions are now lowered?
From that, yeah, they kind of just turned away from you guys and just figured you guys were just a bunch of dumb idiots just growing around the underground. Eden's gonna go over to Lorraine and just kind of sit there, annoying the fuck out of her, like everybody else seems to do to her. Is there anything else you want to do, Premium?
No, I'm gonna pick up Jack and then we're gonna head outside.
All right. I will say, Ellis he's going to go with you guys. He's gonna start following you guys, just completely. No ask or nothing. He's like, oh, so where are we going? We got all the info we need. Where are we going now? What's going on? What's the next thing, guys?
Hello?
Hello? What? He's dead. He's dead. It's just us now.
This is looking a lot like session 0.
Oh, he's back. Maybe.
I was smited. My bad.
Can you hear us now?
I can.
Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
The annoying frog is coming with.
Yeah, he gets up and he goes, Where we going? Where we going? I showed you guys the underground. Where are we going next? What's the mission? Where are we going? Did we get any info? What are we doing? Seeing as he already knows that
You
gotten...
can carry a Jack.
What's a jack? As he looks at you.
I'm just gonna dump Jack onto his shoulders.
This guy looks like he's got diseases. As he just walks around. And he's just gonna start following you guys, and Eden's gonna look between everybody. So, did we get any information? I'm a little confused. What recipes did we get?
I'm going to start explaining to them everything I was told, like, once we get a little bit further from the docks.
Alright, as you guys start walking, Eden's gonna lead you guys, not back to the treehouse, because she's not quite sure if you guys are even ready to go back to the treehouse yet, as far as, like, Jeremiah is concerned. But she's gonna lead you guys back to the manor, and from there, we will go back to the other group, which is now just our detective man at the moment.
Oh no!
I'm gonna just assume that Ren's just talking Jeremiah's ear off. Or just
So it's a detective man, a dude that's only good at sneaks, and then a woman whose gun is always jammed.
Yeah. I just noticed that Delilah was with you guys, not Eden. Oh my god.
I was confused when you said that.
Oh my
I was
God.
like,
Sometimes you gotta just kind of like snap. Excuse me? No, Delilah leads you guys back to the manor. She's not the one. She knows about the safe room, but oh my god. This session has been interesting so far. But yeah, we'll go back to Detective Jeremiah, Eden, and Mr. Victor, who is not here yet, or not here right now. We'll just say that Victor is following Jeremiah, making sure that he doesn't get the fuck away, like he said he's been trying to do. With that, go ahead.
I was just gonna say let's continue getting closer.
Alright. I will have... You guys are definitely starting to get closer, it seems. With the scenery in the forest is kind of changing. You do notice a lot more cultists that have been kind of swarming, but these ones don't seem to be paying any attention to you guys. It's almost like they've been brainwashed. They quite literally walk straight past you. They're not even trying to hide like the other one was. The other one seemed to be kind of like a weird scout almost.
They can see us. They're just ignoring us.
Yeah, it's just like they're walking straight on by. Like I mean, if you want to say they can see you, yes, but are they really paying attention to you? No. Like they
Okay.
don't seem like they really have their own autonomy, if you understand what I mean.
I got you.
It's kind of like they're all just blindly following in single file line.
Okay. I'm gonna look at what's his name? It's not Victor.
Jeremiah.
The other one, Jeremiah. Look at Jeremiah. What's the plan? Do you know where she is? How do we get in?
All right, so this is gonna take a lot of stealthy shit. I need as few of us to go inside as possible. If anything, 2 of us need to stay out here for some kind of lookout. 2 of us need to go inside. I just don't want to draw attention to ourselves. There's so much that can go wrong, and I don't want any of you guys to get hurt. I just want to get Connie and get out. I know which room she's in, but getting there is going to take a lot.
Okay. I believe you and me are the best at sneaking around.
All right, so Eden, you and Mr. Man over here looks like we're splitting up again. Don't wander into the forest. I know that you don't necessarily pay attention. Then Eden's gonna look between you guys and go, "Yeah, no, you're right. We'll go sit. We'll go sit somewhere. We'll figure it out." As she's looking up at the trees, not really paying attention to what you guys are talking about.
I know. Ren's not here right now, but I'll use message on Victor and tell him that I'll keep an eye on this guy.
All right. With that, Jeremiah is going to start covertly leading you to what seems to be a set of vines going up the building. All right. So the first step is we got to get the fuck all the way up top. So we got to climb this shit without getting tangled in it. The vines are alive. Be careful where you step.
Okay.
So we are going to... I'm going to say you guys start going up. You do... I'm trying to figure out... That would be stealth or survival? Don't mind me. I'm figuring this shit out as we go. New DM tactics. You guys will learn with me. Alright, so Jeremiah is going to start leading you up, carefully trying to place his foot in places he's known he's done it before, and he's going to tell you, repeat exactly as I repeat. If you step anywhere else, this thing is going to get really angry at us, it could blow our cover, and it might entangle you. If that happens, I'm letting you know right now, I'm making a break for it, and I'm not coming back.
I understand. I'll make sure I watch my step.
Alright, go ahead. I'm trying to see. I mean, it's not acrobatics. I'd assume it'd be... Or would it be acrobatics? Because you guys are just trying to go up there.
I could see the argument for acrobatics, survival, potentially athletics.
I'd say roll me survival.
Alright. That's a 10.
A 10? Alright. Pull this up. All right, at the moment, nothing seems to really be happening at the moment. Let me go ahead and Jeremiah doesn't seem to really understand where he stepped the last time that he was here. So he's just kind of frantically placing his feet, and you can feel the vines kind of start to like rumble and move around and kind of constrict, and you can feel like certain parts of like your feet kind of get caught every once in a while, but it's nothing that's like too bad. I'll say I'll have both you and Jeremiah roll survival one more time.
15 plus 4, 17.
Yeah, you guys, he fucking rolled a 21. Fucking dirty 21. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys fucking made it. You guys, he led you and you played a perfect synchronization. It was almost like you two were fucking tangoing up this goddamn vine. You guys get to the top of this weird kind of very hidden space as he opens up this little kind of trapdoor alcove on the top of the roof. He's going to look at you. You need to be very quiet because inside this is what we've been talking about this whole time. This is where it gets scary. As he straight up just jumps on down.
I will follow after.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me acrobatics.
Let's see. It's a +2. That is another 10.
Another 10.
Yep.
You seem to land into a pond. Jeremiah, on the other hand, lands straight on the concrete. As you hear a pop sound come from his ankle.
I was about to say bro's ankles. No.
He looks at you, clearly in pain. I can't really... I don't know what to do here. I can't really move it. I'm gonna have to hop, but this is gonna be tricky.
I will come up and put a band-aid on his ankle and cast Cure Wounds.
Alright.
1d8 plus 3. That's 9.
Alright. Yeah, he seems to be doing a little bit better than he was. Still ankle a little bit sore, so he's gonna... I will say he's gonna probably have disadvantage on stealth because it's not complete heal after what he did, because that was a big drop.
Alright.
He's gonna have a little bit of a limp, so he's gonna get disadvantage on his stealth. As you guys make it... You guys are wandering through.
I'm gonna cast Guidance on him.
Okay.
It's a d4 that you can add, and then I'll have to cast it again before you can add it again.
Cool. You guys get into a room where you see all of the cultists lined up. Kind of looks almost like what you'd imagine to be like a weird old-timey like schoolroom, almost like a library. It's very dimly lit, and they're all just kind of either single-filed or sitting down in the rows and everything and just waiting for something to happen. You guys are kind of peeking from where I would assume you guys had came in from would be the entrance. As you guys see, not only the cultists, but... Hold on, we're about to get a major villain drop here. You see none other than the lady that we've been talking about this whole time, the succubus. As Jeremiah looks at you, he puts his hand over his mouth and looks at you, shakes his head, signaling not to talk. This is the moment that we have been all trying to find. This is exactly the person that you want to avoid. That's basically what he's telling you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear her walk in, and she looks at all the cultists. As she brings in somebody that Jeremiah is going to notice that he has also been looking for besides Connie. You see this little man. Not little man, but... Little man. See this guy? Looks kind of like this. Well, he looks like this. Jeremiah's eyes grow wide as this guy's eyes are... His eyes are now a very clear pale blue, kind of almost transparent, like you've seen with the cultist here. Very wide-eyed, not really any life to him. His hands are behind his back, and it seems like he's like trying to resist, but he doesn't really have much energy to resist. As you watch Eliza open his mouth, and she takes, similar to that black ichor that you guys were talking about, that you guys were finding everywhere, opens his mouth, she pours that black ichor down his throat as he starts to seize on the ground. And then Jeremiah is clearly like distraught, as you can clearly tell that he knows this guy. And he's trying his hardest right now not to react. He's like bursting at the seams, about to burst into this room.
I'm gonna grab his shoulder and be like, then just shake my head.
Alright. You guys watch as this guy, he eventually stops seizing, but he is clearly left in some kind of weird paralysis. He is not moving, he's not even breathing. He just looks lifeless. As a couple of the cult members go up to his body, pick him up, and start walking out of the room. Jeremiah looks at you, kind of basically asking you, you want to follow?
I'll give him a simple nod, because I think that's where they're probably taking him to where Connie might be.
Alright. You guys are going to go ahead and follow where these cultists are going. I will say, go ahead and roll me some stealth, if you guys are trying to do this sneakily.
Of course. It's 18.
He has an 18 plus 4, so you guys are quiet as fucking mice. Oh my god, you guys are like the best team there ever was.
Rogues.
You guys are following. As you guys walk past the room, you guys can look in again, and Eliza's still just sitting there. Another person gets brought into the room. Same kind of lifeless eyes, hands behind her back. Jeremiah's not really paying attention. It's more so that gets to see this, and you don't really recognize this person at all. But you watch as she does the same thing and pours some more ichor down her throat. And with that, you guys are going to go ahead and continue and follow the cultist. You guys already rolled the stuff. You guys get to a room that's a little bit more like, it's a little bit more like nature-esque. Kind of looks almost like it's like a plant nursery almost. Similar to what I described Eden's outdoors to look like, kind of like a plant nursery, but it's a little bit more kept than Eden's was. As they take the body and lay it down next to a row of a whole bunch of other bodies. All the same lifeless, pale blue eyes, and nothing going on, no breathing, anything.
I'm gonna scan all the bodies looking for Connie.
Go ahead and roll me perception. I'd say with advantage since you've been on her case.
First roll was a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you spot Connie, and they have her in a different position than any of the others. She's encased in this. She's encased in this weird, kind of like flower bed almost up at the top. There's a couple of people that are up there. One you notice is, again, the succubus, and another guy who is up there talking to her. He looks like this. Wow, Ren is really missing exactly what he came here for. Where is... It would help if I was in the right folder, wouldn't it? They are currently talking. They're not really keeping anything a secret, but they're not necessarily being too loud. As far as like overhearing anything, you'd have to really get closer to hear anything that they're saying. But they're currently just looking at Connie's body as they're inspecting the rest of their collection that they have of people that are lifeless. As
I can read people's lips because of my observant feet.
That's correct. You've got all of the perception, don't you?
Yeah.
You're like a walking fucking monitor. The only thing that you can seem to read is we got to figure out something to do with this body. The paralysis isn't gonna last very much longer, and especially if somebody comes around here and gets this ritual done to get her back, we're kind of wasted on borrowed time unless we find some more of the fucking ichor. We're starting to run dry here. And you hear that from the succubus. She looks over at this big burly guy and she goes, Beauregard, I need you to say something because I'm freaking out. She knows too much. He looks over at her.
I'm messaging my buddy everything that I can tell that they're saying.
You messaging Jeremiah or are you messaging Victor?
I meant Jeremiah, but Victor's a good idea. So.
Alright. And with that, you watch as she's clearly like freaking out because she doesn't know what to do. And the other figure, which you have now recognized as Beauregard, as they have talked about, which is I think you've heard it a couple times. He's the head of like the Scarlet Badge. He runs basically the entire authority of the 1920s here. He looks at her. I think you need to just calm down. We have a bunch of cultists that are on a mission. It'll be fine. They'll be back within a few months. I just don't use too much of it. You're really overthinking it. It's fine. If you really need some more, you need to go searching yourself because I can only send so many people. And with that, he walks off, kind of like pissed off and annoyed, as she follows behind him, clearly not satisfied by the answer that he gave.
Okay.
Looks like Ren said he's on his way back. He's gonna, by the time he gets back, he's gonna miss the good shit.
In case he gets back in the right time, is there anything that the other group can do at the moment? Or wants to do at the moment?
Hey, Premium. If we still have him. Hello?
Hello?
Is there anything that you wanted to do, while you guys were chilling at the manor?
I just want to go explore, see what I can find.
Okay. Did you want to explore the rooms, the upstairs, the outside?
I want to explore the outside.
Alright. You go outside and you see the same thing that the detective saw with the weird plant, it's looking mighty hungry. And it's kind of wigging out.
What does it appear like it wants?
It just seems like it just wants, from what you can look at and see, I mean, it's a plant. You can't really tell too much. But that thing it's looking angry. It looks like
Can I put some dirt in whatever hole it has?
You want to put dirt in the plant hole?
Yes.
I mean, I would say there's not really very many like holes that it has. It's more so like tendrils, like weird leafy vines coming off of it.
I'd like to hand it some dirt.
You want to hand it some dirt?
Kinky. Come on, keep talking dirty.
Who fucking clicked that?
Which was I.
I mean, you can definitely try to hand it some dirt. Are you just trying to like?
Well,
Is there something you're trying
I'm
to
just gonna like
achieve?
gently toss it.
Gently
I'm gonna try to get it to stop moving.
I mean, you toss the dirt in there, and it doesn't seem too happy about that. If anything, it's getting more frantic. It definitely did not want the dirt.
Can I look around for like something that's dead or anything, like a bug?
Yeah, roll me some perception. I love how the other group is like almost dying, but you guys got to fucking get drunk and gamble and shit.
I got a 14.
I mean, you're walking around and you do manage to procure some like crickets you find on the ground, and there's a dead bird that you find, a couple dead rats here and there.
I'll throw the rats at it. Like, not even just like a gentle toss anymore. I'm just throwing it at it.
Yeah, you throw the rats in there, and it seems like the plant has started to like calm down. It's not really wigging out anymore. It's more so kind of almost like a snake constricting around the rats. It's not really bothered by you being there at this point.
Can I touch the plant?
You're just trying to like pet the plant?
I'm just gonna try and like touch it to see what it feels like.
You touch it and it just kind of feels prickly. Again, the plant's not really worried about you. It's worried about its newfound snack. It's kind of almost like if you were to rub your hands, like, not like towards the thorns of a rose, but like against like the sides of it. That's what it feels like. Kind of like almost like a weird vine barb.
I just didn't want it to feel fleshy.
No, it's just kind of like a bunch of thorns pressed together with a little bit of fuzz on it.
Is there anything else like in the garden at all?
I mean, there's a couple rose bushes, some weird looking plants that looks like Eden's kind of tampered with, possibly experimented on.
Any fruit on anything or berries?
You do happen to find an apple tree, but the apples are blue.
I want to eat one.
Roll me some Constitution.
You
eat the apple, and it's almost like that feeling of when you ate the shrub, except this one's like highly intensified, and there's a purple tint to everything. Everything's starting to look kind of wiggly to you.
Cool. I'm gonna go sit down in the lobby and enjoy my newfound high.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you started to notice that a lot of things around Eden's house, she's tampered with, and they are very much drug related.
She's the neighborhood dealer.
She's the neighborhood dealer. She is.
Can I also take a few blue apples and just like put them in my pocket before I go though?
Yeah, I'll say you grab 3 blue apples.
Name them Blapples
Blapples. All right. Is that all
or
you wanted?
Blooples.
Is that all you wanted to do?
Yeah, pretty much. There's not much to do.
There's not. I mean,
She
Jack
said
is,
I couldn't go into the lab, so I'm not going to.
I mean, it's kind of locked up like Fort Knox at this point. But Eden keeps it pretty safe. Um, but I will say, go ahead and roll me some perception with a disadvantage because you are high. As you go back inside.
7.
7. I mean, it's not too hard to see, but you can tell that even through your hallucinogen state, Delilah's clearly not. She's kind of like unsettled about something. Something's clearly going on with her, and it's not just the sleepy fire guy or the annoying ass frog or the snake looking lady that everybody seems to call Letitia, who is annoying as hell as well. She's just very much distraught about something.
Can I try and scare her?
You want to scare her? Are you, like, sneaking up on her?
Sure.
Alright, go ahead and... I guess roll me stealth and intimidation. Well, I guess roll stealth first.
18 on stealth.
Holy fuck. Yeah, you sneak up on her. Go ahead and roll me some intimidation.
13.
I mean, she clearly didn't know you were there. She jumps and you get bitch slapped. And she's gonna... What the fuck was that for?
I don't know, you look like you were thinking about something.
Yeah, I mean, a simple "Hey, are you okay?" would have done. Not "Ah, Delilah."
You'll be fine.
Jesus,
You want a
just...
blue apple?
No, I will not take any of those. I have done my fair share of blue apples, if that's what you want to call them.
Sorry, a blapple.
Blapple. Do you not know the names of these things? Do they not have them where you're from?
Well, I'm from around here, but not really.
Just be very careful with those. I told Eden not to fuck with that goddamn fruit. I'm. If you're gonna, sure, blapples we'll call them. I won't. What's the point on arguing? It seems you've already eaten enough of them. Just don't.
Hey,
Be careful.
I've only had one.
I've only had one. I'm not that high.
Give me my car keys.
Give me my car keys. But
What does she say to give me my car keys? Or to give me my keys?
They had cars in the 1920s. They had the weird ones,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah. She's just gonna look
Yeah,
at you.
they had a Model T.
Yeah, she's gonna look at you and go, Eden blew up the car last week. What are you talking about?
That's Eden's car. I want my car.
Well, I don't know where the hell you came from. I can't give you your car.
Then why do you have my keys?
I'm not, the only keys I have is to the lab, to the safe room, and to everything else except for whatever the hell your car is.
Then just give me all of the keys.
I'm not giving you any of the keys.
Can I try to persuade her into giving me the keys?
You can certainly try.
$19.
19. Hold on. She doesn't give you any of the keys that you're technically asking for. She hands you, hold on. I'm pulling it up. My notes are somewhere.
Howdy, y'all.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
She gives you a key.
Alright.
And she's gonna say, you know what? I'll give you something if you really want it. I won't give you any of the keys to any of these rooms, but don't tell Eden that I gave you this. She was kind of giving it to me for safekeepings. And she hands you this key that
It'll
looks...
be safe with me, don't worry.
I don't think it will be.
What's going on?
She hands you this key, and it looks very strange. Kind of like it's sparkly, and it looks almost like the liquid that Jeremiah had in his vials. And it's... The pattern that's on it is moving constantly. It just kind of looks like a moving galaxy on the key.
I'm gonna ask her which hole I inserted in.
Wait till Eden gets back so that way I can make sure you don't do what you're not supposed to. I'll show you where this goes, but not right now. And you don't show this to anybody else, especially not any of those two that look fucking diseased over there. As she points to the frog that's, like, currently trying to cuddle Jack while he's sleeping.
Frogman, why are you touching the flaming man?
He looks like he's got nice hugs.
Sir, that's assault, I believe.
Say, no. He needs a nice hug. Look at him. He's never been loved before. I'm gonna love him.
I don't think you can say that.
Don't give tea to unconscious people.
And the frogman's just gonna continue just to, like, try to cuddle sleeping Jack.
I'm gonna go poke him in between his dumb-looking eyes.
The frog or Jack?
Yes.
Okay, no, those.
Both.
Both?
I have two hands.
Jack is...
Like, just one finger dead in the middle of their forehead.
I'd assume Jack is still passed the fuck out, seeing as he's not back yet. And all you hear from him is, Letitia! As he's currently dreaming about her, and you see Lorraine over, sitting over on the other side, and she's just like, I fucking hate him! And the frogman's just like, ooh, you want a hug too, sir? As he reaches his hands out and, like, kind of does jazz hands at you.
Can I tell him to hold my cat for me?
Hold your cat?
You're gonna poison this man?
Maybe. He's a frog. He should be immune.
He's just gonna... What's his name? As he's, like,
Jim.
holding the cat. Jim? Oh, hello. Let's go walk around the building. As he just starts walking around with Jim.
No, give me my cat back. You're not walking around with him. You know what? You've lost gym privileges. Give him back.
Hey, fine. And with that, he's just gonna go back to try to cuddle with Jack again.
Delilah, can you stop that? I don't like it.
Delilah's... I don't like it.
It makes me uncomfy.
Delilah's gonna give Frogman a key. Go bother these people. They love hugs. And you, Premium, you notice this key as the key of the couple that lets you join their threesome. As
boy.
She hands the key.
They're still here?
They're still here.
They're still fucking?
She's gonna look over. They're regulars. They rent this place out for months on end on the same room. So she hands him the key, and the frogman...
Good to know.
He's gonna, ooh, love and affection, and then he bolts off to the fucking room. Alright, and then we're gonna go back to Detective Man and Jeremiah. By the way, Victor, you and Eden are currently on lookout outside, as it was best to have that little split so that way you guys weren't making too much noise.
Gotcha.
So Detective Man and Eden are currently, Detective Man and Jeremiah, my bad, are currently inside of the cultist building. And
I love how we don't call Jason by his name instead just Detective Man.
Detective Man. Just like Jack is the disease.
Yeah. That one.
That one. The icky one.
But
Jack has cooties.
Ew.
That's what it is. That's why we don't like him. So we are going to go back to... Actually, let's go to Victor and Eden. You guys are outside, just kind of watching the cultists pile into the building. Like I told Detective Man. I don't know why I keep calling you Detective Man. It's just a thing now. The cultists that are filing into the building are not like the one that you guys fought. These ones seem to be like mindless drones, just kind of following orders. There looks like there is nothing going on in their head. They're just walking single file. As
Wasn't there a succubus here? So that might be it.
there is a succubus here, which you missed a lot.
Damn it!
You missed a lot. The detective has a lot of information. Basically, what you missed was that black ichor that you guys have been finding, like with the Wendigos and in the jar that he found. They have been using that to pour down the throats of people to paralyze it.
Oh, I thought they were gonna use it like biochemical warfare. That'd be cooler.
Apparently not.
War crimes would be cooler.
And war crimes would be crueler.
But
Come on.
They've been using that black ichor to pour down people's throats to paralyze them. But as we have found out, they are currently running out, and they have sent a bunch of cultists out to go find some more.
Gotcha.
And he is Jeremiah and Detective Jason are currently in the same building watching. They have found where Connie is, and they were waiting for Succubus, and as we all know, the head of the Scarlet Badge had made an appearance. Our Detective Beauregard. They were both there, and now we're back to Victor and Eden. What would you guys like to do sitting outside the building? Anything in specific?
Can I do like an Arcana check on them? On these kind of like drones? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I clicked the wrong thing and it gave me a 20. Lovely. Yeah, okay, so that's a 9.
A 9? I mean, based on what you see, they just look like brainless, mind-washed cultist followers. You're not really sure why or how they're this way. They're just... you're just kind of happy that they're not focused on you and Eden. Clearly out in plain sight, just leaning against some trees.
Oh, damn, they're... Okay. Victor's gonna, like, lean over to Eden. How much gold to shoot one of them?
See,
I'm bored.
To shoot one of them? I don't know if we should really be making too much noise. If you're bored, we can figure out something else to do. You want to skip rocks?
Can we throw a rock at the drone?
Throw a rock at the drone, see what happens.
Yeah, fuck it.
You gonna chuck a rock at one of the drones?
Yeah. See if I can even hit it.
Alright, go ahead. Just roll to hit. Just straight up roll to hit.
Okay. Give me a good roll. That's a 4.
A 4? You go to chuck the rock, and it just kind of... you don't really have much momentum behind it. It just kind of goes straight up in the air and straight back down.
Wow. Lovely. I'm even more bored now.
Eden looks at you and goes, "You were supposed to hit him."
You hit him.
You'd be less bored if you hit it.
Maybe get better.
Get good, scrub.
Yeah. You fucking hit him then. Jesus.
Eden does the same thing that you do. Throws it and it goes straight up in the air and straight back down.
You know, you'd be less bored if you actually hit them.
And she's just gonna look at you with her, like, very fucking... That same old dumb Eden look where it's like a deer in headlights. There's nothing going on behind the head. You know, I think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you kind of remind me a lot of Delilah. She talks to me the same way, but, like, more feminine.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Delilah's lovely. I love Delilah. We go so far back.
Cool. He's not interested.
And you and Eden are just out there as she's, like, rambling on constantly as you clearly don't care, but she's not getting that you don't care.
Lovely.
She's gonna, and then she'll look, "You want to play tic-tac-toe?"
Oh, yeah, fine.
And you guys are gonna play tic-tac-toe while we go back into the building with our detective band and Jeremiah. Alright, so you guys had just seen the Succubus and Detective Beauregard leave from inside the chambers where all of the time-paralyzed people are, and where Connie is sitting on that flower bed up on that pedestal.
All right. Let's go over to Connie and see if she's okay.
All right. You guys just straight up walking in.
Yes, but I'm gonna like be looking around for traps or anything.
All right. Go ahead.
He mentioned traps earlier, and we haven't seen any.
That's very true. That's. Go ahead and roll me perception.
All right. That's a 12.
Hold on. I'm finding it. It's somewhere. God, I need to organize this shit better. You step. You guys start walking. Jeremiah seems to miss this tile. But you step on a tile and you notice that there is a shift when you put your foot down. And Jeremiah looks back at you and goes, "Do not move." And he's going to... If you take your foot off, look above you. And you look above you. And as comically as it sounds, it's a fucking anvil hooked up to a tripwire.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you. You look up and it's quite literally an anvil hooked up to a tripwire that goes to this tile. If you move your foot, that thing's coming down.
And gonna make a lot of noise.
You're gonna make a lot of noise?
No, it will. Like if I move and it falls, it will make a lot of noise.
Judging from from what you can see, yes.
Can you disarm it or find a way to move the anvil?
He's gonna look at you and
Kind of half set off already.
fuck. He's clearly distraught, not sure what to do, looking at you, looking at the anvil. I mean, let me see if I can figure something out as he runs over to where the tripwire is and starts looking into like this kind of gearbox that you guys can see. He's going to...
I'm pat him on the shoulder and say, "You got this. I believe in you," and cast guidance again.
Okay.
Now that I have guidance, it's so good. I can just...
Yeah, he needed that.
It feels bad to spam it, but
Oh my
it's so
god,
good.
he needed that. He was 1 point off, and he rolled a 1 when he rolled the guidance. He fucking needed that. Oh my god, this is the episode of saves, man.
Hell, we're about to be fucking Looney Tuned.
You feel, under your foot, the weight that was currently shifted downwards start pushing up. Jeremiah looks at you and goes, "Take your foot off now before you fucking disarm it, before you arm the fucking thing again."
I take my foot off and move out of the way quickly.
Alright, you guys start walking up towards Connie. Go ahead and roll me perception again.
Eight. Plus eight. That's 10.
That's a what?
10.
10. You don't
You-
seem to notice anything. And neither does Jeremiah as 2 arrows come flying through. And go ahead, if you want to try and dodge this, roll me some acrobatics.
Not bad. 14.
Okay.
Okay.
You are able to dodge it. Is there any specific way that you want to describe how you dodge the fucking arrow coming through you, Matrix style?
Full backflip.
Full backflip. Jeremiah is not so lucky. He gets hit straight in the fucking leg with the arrow. And he is, again, down for the count with another leg injury.
I say this dude's legs need some help.
Yeah, because he fell from the fucking
No,
ceiling.
don't heal him. He'll be easier to take.
He was already limping.
Yeah, he fell from a height when you were gone.
Yeah.
Good.
And he very much so hurt his ankle. He's going to take.
I was about to say that we're even after you helped me with that trap. I'm
Get
gonna
fucked, I
remove
guess.
the arrow and slap a band-aid on again.
You want to slap a band-aid on again?
Yeah, this is my last band-aid, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it for
That's the wrong dice.
for you dressing up my
What-
boo-boos like my mama used to do.
What kind of band-aid is it?
The cure wounds kind.
Oh.
He's gonna look at you with
8 plus 3. 11.
All right. He's feeling a little bit.
It's a Hello Kitty band-aid.
Yes.
He looks at you and goes, "It's just like my mom used to do." And you guys are
You
gonna.
need to hit leg day, man.
So yeah, my legs are kind of tiny. He's like clearly he's out of it after what he saw with the succubus and that guy that you guys saw from earlier. And you guys, with everything that you just went through, finally get up to the flower bed where Connie is.
Alright, I am going to check her pulse, even though I'm pretty sure it's not there.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. What you feel, it's not even necessarily a pulse. It's like a weird rumble coming from like the wrist. It's not a pulse that you can feel, but something's definitely there. But
That's very strange.
She's very much cold to the touch, though, like freezing.
Okay. Because he is just so injured, I'll pick her up and take her, even though I'm sure he's stronger than I am.
Jeremiah's gonna look at you and go, "Hey, look. I told you this wasn't a weird thing." As he pulls the cultist robe out and puts it over Connie. The robe turns invisible as well as Connie does as she's on your back.
Awesome. It wasn't, but you did kind of make it weird.
Yeah, it's still kind of a weird thing.
You know what? But at the end of the day, look what I did. Look what I did.
That's great, but you did make it weird originally.
Yeah. Tell you what, you know what? I got the girl. Now let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get out of here.
Can you
Let's
run into the
skedaddle.
succubus one more time?
What?
Also, I thought it was very funny that the succubus had a whip.
Can you run into the succubus one more time, please?
I mean, there's very much a possibility that this could happen.
Yeah. Just for my own sake.
Just for your own sake. I mean,
Yeah.
I will say we are going to take it back to Eden and Victor as you guys
Scientific research.
scientific research.
Yeah, for research.
You guys see not really much to your knowledge, Victor, but more so to Eden, since she knows Jeremiah and she's heard a little bit about the succubus. She knows who Beauregard is, and she looks at you and she goes, "Hey, look, stop!
Mhm.
This is the third game of tic tac toe. We need to take this serious. Look,
And you keep on losing.
yeah, you know what? If it's not alchemy, I don't care. But look, look at the doors. It's the weird big guy and the succubus lady." As you guys watch them walk out of the temple,
Who's the big guy?
that guy's he's the captain of the Scarlet Badge. That's Beauregard. He's the one that's dealing with all the time glitches.
Oh. Are we allowed to talk to him?
I mean,
Or is this kind of a...
being so close to right here, he might take it as a threat.
Sure, okay.
If you want to talk to him, you might as well wait till he comes to the manor to check in.
Okay.
Because he rents out a room every once in a while, and you can talk to him then.
Is the manor just like neutral grounds, or is it still connected by the? It's still under control of the Scarlet Badge.
The Scarlet Badge isn't necessarily welcome. He just kind of comes over to partake of some of my experiments, kind of like the shrubs that your friends took a little bit of the other day.
So you have like an opium den.
Yeah, I mean they're very particularly fond of like my special grapes that I grow, and I mean I make a lot of snacks that people buy from me that they really like that make them see a lot of things.
Okay. We're gonna talk later about that.
Okay.
And then who's the chick with the whip?
Oh, that's his succubus friend. This is her cult.
Oh.
You know, she lures people in. She does a lot of things with people. It's not just the drones. She's got a secret dungeon under there that I've heard it's got a lot of interesting stuff down there.
Are you saying that like you want to go down there?
I mean, I've heard a lot about it, and I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some parts of me that really really wants to experiment down there. From what I've heard is down there.
The innuendos.
You okay? You keep skirting around the topic of what is down there.
Do you want me to just blatantly tell you? I mean, it's a little risque. We don't really talk about it like that.
Oh my god! Yeah.
It's a sex dungeon.
Oh. Oh. Freak. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You can go down there by yourself.
No. I'm not really into the succubus like that. I don't have. I've got a thing for other women. We're not going to talk about that, really.
No, please don't. You already told me so much about Delilah.
She's a great housekeeper. What can I say?
I didn't need to know about the moles on her back.
Look, the one is shaped like Hannah Montana. Even though Hannah Montana isn't even a thing, but it's an alternate universe, so we'll go with it.
Hannah Montana's a god.
Hannah Montana is a
He
god
also
here.
brought back Hannah Montana.
Yes, Hannah Montana was brought back in time, and she is an idol here.
Along with Cheetos.
Yeah.
Cheetos.
Hannah Montana came back with a bag of Cheetos in her hand. With that, we're gonna take it back to Detective and Jeremiah before we learn a little bit more about Eden.
Bro, I'm crying. Hannah Montana fucking took me out. All right.
Most unserious D&D campaign that you're gonna find.
I don't know. Tides is pretty unserious.
Take me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could say the same thing about fighting King Nothing with Seth compared to what we just witnessed over there. All right.
All right.
We'll take it back to Detective Man and Jeremiah. I'll say Connie's not like heavy, but roll me a detective. Detective. What the fuck am I saying? A strength.
Roll me a detective roll.
Roll me a detective check.
What check?
A strength check.
Okay. That's a 0.
Oh my god.
I rolled a nat
You drop
1
her.
-1.
Not even -1.
It's strength. It's
Oh
my
God.
only dump stat.
Jeremiah's gonna look at you and say, "You're kind of struggling there as you're like slowly going on like a 3rd degree kind of crackhead lean, trying to carry Connie."
Says you as I look at his legs.
He's gonna look
Can't
at you.
talk.
I mean, do you want me to try to carry her? I can certainly try.
You can try if you want.
I mean, I don't mind. It's and he's gonna just grab you from her and bridal style, just pick her up like it's fucking nothing. Yeah, he picks her up and it's almost as if he's like holding just air. All right,
His
come on.
limp is gone too.
Now he's
He's just like, yeah, I'm good.
I mean, you notice when he does take Connie from you, there's this weird like sensation, like this weird like not sensation, but like emotion that's on his face. It's not necessarily like sinister, but it's a little creepy. The kind of look that he gets when he looks down, knowing that Connie's there.
Oh, ew.
I agree. Ooh.
He's gonna go. All right, come on, objective. Let's go.
Yep, let's get at it.
And
Let's get at it.
Let's get it.
He quite literally takes you out the front door. Just following the rest of the cultists that are clearly like mind wiped. And you guys get out the front door, and you guys are it's just you, him, and Connie. You guys have no idea where the other two went, besides just the fact that they're around.
Okay. I will use the message again and tell them our general location.
All right.
Okay.
I will say, I'll have both Eden and Ren roll perception with advantage, considering you guys are quite literally just watching the door. I'm just gonna see if you're paying attention or if Eden's annoyed you at this point to where you don't care.
Hey, so that's a no, probably. That's you want me to choose between a 3 or a 4?
I mean, Eden's kind of got you with an 18 and an
Okay.
18. She's gonna.
Victor's absolutely checked out.
She just kind of like nudges you. Hey, look, I know you're really invested in this conversation about hypoallergenic socks and all, but look, it's our friends.
Oh, lovely. Thank God. Yeah, great.
Eden is a great character.
I love her.
Hypoallergenic socks is just the first thing that came to my head. I'm not sure why.
And that made me love her so much more.
Alright, you guys notice them, and I'll say at this point, like, Eden has noticed you guys, and she's kind of, like, made herself well known, and you guys start making your way towards her.
Is the succubus still around? Because I know that she did leave just, like, recently.
From what you guys can see, you can't really see much of her. When she
Okay.
took off, she did take off flying.
Alright. So hopefully she doesn't see us.
As far as Beauregard, you kind of just saw him walk off. The usual, like, pissed look on his face, as he usually is.
Okay. I'm that kind of man. Victor's gonna saunter over and look at Jeremiah, just kind of like give him a once-over and just be like, oh my god, this is the guy who's been giving my fucking group the runaround? Are you kidding me? Just seeing that he has 2 very sprained ankles or whatever.
The Hello Kitty band-aids.
Hello Kitty Band-Aids.
Hello Kitty band-aids all over him.
Hello Kitty and Hannah Montana has been this episode. He's just gonna look at you guys, go, any trouble while we were in there?
No. I mean, yes, but not the kind of trouble that you care about.
I'll tell you guys all about it on the way home. We talked about a lot of things.
No, please.
And Jeremiah's gonna look at all of you and go, I mean, we got the girl, and then you guys see that same look that Detective Jason saw. That was that weird kind of creepy, like, infatuation look. And he kind of just looks, and then as he looks back up at you guys, the weird smirk goes away as he kind of realizes there's people around.
I'm gonna message Victor and just be like, it's a weird thing.
Yeah, no fucking duh. Did you see his face? You kidding me? Is this girl safe with this guy?
That's a good question.
Hey, man.
Let's keep an eye on them.
I can take him out right now. Him and Eden, please, for the love of God, just
Don't you
shut
need
Eden
him
up.
alive?
I can, but I don't really need to be paid that badly.
That's fair. But your
And I
boss will
mean,
probably be mad.
I can shit a finger or two. Is that okay? Just
I mean,
chop
I
them off.
don't have any issues with it. This is more of a you thing.
All right. Good plan. Good plan.
Oh, my computer.
He doesn't do that right now.
He doesn't do it right now.
I remember that boss of yours, and he's scary when you think.
Really? The old man? Okay.
The old man.
You'd be surprised.
No, I've seen him. But you also haven't seen him hunched over trying to stand up straight because his back's thrown out.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think Victor's just gonna little bonding there, a little bonding. During that entire time, we were just looking at each other.
Yeah, we're just looking at each other silently.
Give me 1 second. Hold on, I gotta reset Discord. Give me 1 second.
Oh damn! God's internet has failed again.
God damn it, God.
You really need to update all of your stuff.
I know. Oh my god,
God's gonna
computer.
update the drivers.
Yeah, I'm literally writing down next to Jeremiah, freak.
How old is Connie?
Yeah, that's a good question. How old are?
Why is my Discord being like this? Discord. Alright, so you guys are done doing
We
your
love
little
this
chat.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretend
But now
calling him a
Victor is
creeper
looking.
now.
Now Victor is looking at Jeremiah with the most like stank face ever.
And glancing at his fingers.
Which one should I take?
Alright, so Jeremiah's just gonna look between you guys and go, alright, I guess it's time to get back to the treehouse? Or, I mean, does anybody else
Yeah,
have
probably.
anywhere else they need to go? And Eden's gonna, she's gonna, well, I'm not too sure if the others would have went to the treehouse or if they would have went back to my place. I mean, I guess we can go to the treehouse. Is that where everybody else wants to go?
Wherever Jeremiah's going, I'm following.
Yeah.
Jeremiah's just looking at all you. I mean, I guess we can check the manor first because it's more so.
It's probably closer. It's on the way.
It's a lot closer than the treehouse is. It's a lot safer to get there than the treehouse is.
Okay.
And with that, he's going to tell Eden to lead the way this time. I am gonna have you guys. Ren, roll me perception.
Hey, can we? Okay, let's roll for something.
I'm waiting
Yeah, that's
for
a
this fight.
13.
A 13. You see...
And you run into a dragon.
You see a little book on the ground. I mean, it's kind of weathered. That you can't really even make out what the title is on it. Looks just like a normal standard chapter book.
Immediate Arcana check.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Are you picking it up as you're
That's
doing
fine.
this?
No.
No?
I feel like Victor is at least smart enough to not pick up random books from the ground. But that's an 11.
An 11?
He's like looming over it.
As you look at the book, you see one of the pages is like... you can't really tell what's going on with this book, but one of the pages is kind of moving. There's like this weird little sliver of a page that looks like it's torn, and it kind of looks like the paper is wagging back and forth.
Hey, Jeremiah, do you want to pick up this book?
I'm kind of carrying the paralyzed.
No, I can take her off your hands. Pick up the book.
Jeremiah picks up the book, and out from the book comes.
Oh, it's not cursed?
He's not cursed. Is Jeremiah about to get a tameable?
That'd be funny.
Hold on.
It's a little thing with like the book covers as wounds.
It's the fucking living book from Harry Potter.
Out from the book comes one of these things as he picks it up.
Oh my goodness!
And he's gonna look at it, look at the book, and he's gonna go, ew! It's a bug! And throws it on the ground.
Killing it.
He doesn't kill it, it's just this little book guy, he looks like his feelings are hurt.
Oh, poor baby.
Anybody that doesn't have a tameable, would you like to tame this thing?
I would like to take out a little pocket notebook and open it and like be like, you want to climb in, little buddy?
Roll me persuasion.
Feel like his home is book.
Make a little psst.
What's persuasion? Books 116.
This little guy slithers straight into the little notebook that you got. And you can add this guy as your own little pocket monster.
Oh my goodness.
So go ahead
Yippee.
and save that stat block on there. You can use that, taking him out, just as everybody else, is a bonus action, and just like everybody else, he does get his own turn in the initiative order whenever you pull him out.
Awesome.
But it is a bonus
He's
action
so
to bring him
cute.
All right.
out. I think everybody has
Oh,
something
God.
except for Ren now.
Hey, listen, Victor's not the type of guy to keep pets.
Alright,
Unless it's like a dog or something. I think he'd be a dog guy.
I sympathize with the bookworm.
that fits so well too with the detective, him having
Yeah.
it just makes sense.
Oh, I thought it was because someone said, ew, a bug.
I just meant that he was a bug.
I mean, I will say with the personality of this little thing, this little thing is very much, he's a fragile little man. He's very timid.
Baby.
He's very timid, and if a monster could be introverted, he's very much so introverted, and he prefers to be alone. So he will most of the time stay in the book.
He prefers to be buried in a book.
Mm-hmm. He's very much.
Oh my god, me too.
Yeah, he's a very emotional little baby.
Me too, buddy. I got my 1,000-chapter book.
So with that, you guys are going to keep going to the manor, and I mean, not much really happens. Patrol isn't until another few hours, so you don't have to worry about Scarlet Badge coming through these ends of the woods. You guys make it back relatively safe. Not really much else going on. As you guys get in there, and you notice that there's everybody else is there. Delilah's there. Fred's there. Jack is asleep on the floor. Lorraine / Letitia is pissed off, just chilling, drinking some tea. And, I mean, you don't really notice anything else besides that.
Is there any chance that, like, Beauregard is here already? Or...
From what you guys can see, Beauregard is not there.
Okay.
Let's get Connie into a room.
I will say, Premium.
I want to grill that man for information.
Is he dead? Can he hear us?
Premium, ¿dónde está?
He is here.
He is here. Is he messaging?
Ubi est.
He typed in general.
Okay. Can't speak at the moment, but I'm here. Okay. I'll say for the everybody's just like having to go at a certain time.
Dude, oh my god.
I will say, just for the sake of this, since he can't speak at the moment, he probably went to his room hallucinating after he ate the blue apples, just relaxing and enjoying his trip. Because I have a feeling that once he comes back and sees Connie, he's not really going to react too well.
Well, we gotta talk him off of it. We gotta talk him off of it.
Oh my god. Alright, Premium is on the roof. You guys don't know he's on the roof yet, but he's there.
Don't do anything drastic. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
What they all say.
Lorraine's gonna get up and go, Jeremiah, does this mean that can we go back to the treehouse now? Because we gotta go before patrol comes. He's gonna look at Lorraine and go, I'm not leaving her again. And then you guys see that same weird kind of like smirk on his face.
Okay.
I think it would be best for most of us to go into the little, was it the basement that you normally have locked off?
We can,
for us to go in there
we can
and
put
hide
her
out.
in the lab, yeah. But I mean, don't touch anything.
What do you have down there?
Highly explosive, highly temperamental things.
I just want to look.
I just want to look.
You can look, but don't touch anything.
Okay, mother.
And she's
I
going.
might.
Eden's gonna lead you guys down to her lab. When you guys
Okay.
get down there, there is a series of doors going down, all with different codes that she's very, very skeptical of putting in to where you guys can't really even see looking over the shoulder. Some of them being
Oh,
some of them being keys, some of them being lock pads. You guys count a total of 5 doors before you guys get to the bottom of the stairs, where she opens up this sheet, and you guys go into this gigantic space with tons and tons of different potions, different weapons that look enchanted. There's different kinds of plants on there that are like very weird colors. Some colors you've never even seen to exist from what you guys have seen. It's very much a mind-blowing kind of space that you're in right now. Some of the things that you see don't even look like it's possible to exist.
ooh.
I am very interested, and I'm like running up and looking at everything.
Eden's gonna look at you and you can look, but don't touch, don't touch.
I've got like my finger like reaching out. Just, oh, okay.
Don't touch. I will put you on a leash.
Damn, you really are a freak.
Thank you. Talking dirty.
I love that one.
Delilah's gonna look at all of you guys and go, you have no idea what she's into.
Oh no, I've heard of it. I'm so sorry.
Oh, she's told me a lot about the things that she does with her ex. Not necessarily the fondest of it, but I mean, I stick around for my reasons.
I don't know why.
Eden's she's a good person. She's done a lot to help me out, and I owe her my life.
Okay. I guess I understand that.
And she's gonna have, who took Connie? Was it Jeremiah or was it Victor?
I think I don't know. Yeah,
Unless
I don't think Victor would give her back.
I will say Jeremiah's like constantly looking over your shoulder, like making sure nothing happens to this girl, and I would assume that it probably would make Victor kind of uncomfortable with the way that he's like basically breathing down your neck.
If you keep on looking at her like that, I'm going to gouge your eyes out.
All right.
Back up.
I'll keep my hands.
Personal space. Yeah. And eyes.
I'll look up. I'll look away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And Eden's just gonna instruct you. Come on, we gotta I don't know what we're dealing with here, but we got to get her into this containment zone because I don't. Sorry, but I don't deal with things I don't know. Put her in the containment.
Okay. Victor puts her into the containment zone.
Anybody that has touched or carried or anything, can you guys please go into the contamination and just let it hose you off, please? I don't do germs.
Yeah, okay. Don't do germs.
A freak who doesn't do germs.
Yeah. No wonder she was talking about whatever those socks were.
Hypoallergenic socks.
She's got like 85 allergies.
I think everybody carried Connie at this point except for Eden.
Yeah.
So, like, there's just Detective Jason, Victor, and Jeremiah. You guys are all just currently in this steam contamination room.
And it's like too small, so we're like cramped up
You
together.
guys are, like, currently cuddling in the contamination room.
Don't let him touch me. Oh, God.
And Eden's gonna. It takes about 2 minutes and 45 seconds to be finished. So act like you like each other. It's got you. It has to happen.
Oh. Okay.
And you hear Delilah yell down the steps, "Eden, we've got guests." And then she's gonna yell back up to Delilah, I can't leave them alone in the lab. Can you handle it?" She's gonna yell back down to her. It's him. So I kind of need you up here. She's gonna look at all of you guys. Don't touch anything, please. And then she's gonna go back up steps.
Promise. So we're touching all of the things, right? Just everything at once. Oh, is he dead?
Detective!
Jason!
Detective!
Oh, bro. Snap.
Everyone's dying.
Bro. Scuffed session. Oh my god.
Well, it sounds like
I'm secretly alive and the detective is dead because I am the detective.
Oh my god.
Doppelganger. Where is our detective? Where did he
Bro, actually.
Are you on the roof still, Premium?
Yeah.
I will say, since Eden is currently dealing with that and you guys are in contamination, Detective is... You added him. Detective is MIA. Jeremiah is fondling everybody in the evac room.
What?
Victor is one touch away from like slitting this man's throat. No one would miss him.
Ellis is going to, outside of the room where the two couples are that he's with, he's going to notice a pair of dangling legs from outside the window. The legs being Premium.
Don't do it!
I'm sorry, I was grabbing food from the front door.
You're good.
I had my headphones on.
Okay.
Ellis is going to open the window and he's gonna grab onto your ankles and go, tickle, tickle!
Oh, ew.
So this dude's butt-ass naked and he's touching my feet.
Yes.
You have grounds to sue. I mean...
I'm going to cut off his hands.
From on the roof.
I have 15 feet of range with a melee weapon. Can I attempt to take one of his fingers off?
Are you just trying to do it with a weapon?
Yes.
I guess roll to hit.
$14. Give me that finger, please.
Hold on, I gotta pull up his stats. Come on, Ellis, where are you? You keeping your fingers or not? 14 hits. You take off his pinky finger.
I'm just gonna. Oh, somebody died.
It's Jack. He's been asleep this whole time.
I'm going to yell at him next time. It'll be the whole hand.
Ooh, kinky. I like it.
I don't want to know what he's gonna do with the detached finger.
Bro, what the fuck is
Ugh.
wrong with these people?
I mean,
I mean, he's
We need to
been
go back
fucking with
home.
these people.
he's just gonna look at you and go, "Don't
Bringing
make-"
a new term to Dungeons and Dragons.
What kind of dungeons? What kind of dragons?
The bard isn't even the one seducing people.
He's not. He's quite literally the least sexual person here.
Guys, I would like to point out that me and the frog have the same body count in this dungeon.
That's true. Oh my god.
And they're both the same people, too.
Whores.
And the frog is. Did you say horse? I just realized that.
They have an upside down pineapple, it's fine.
Not the swinger.
I mean, is that not what they are?
That's true.
No, it is.
He's gonna like after you slice his finger off, he's gonna let go of your feet, and he goes, "I heard them downstairs. I think they brought that girl back."
Do you think I could survive if I jump off the roof?
Are you asking the frog, or are you asking me?
I'm asking the Lord and Savior of God.
This is a question for God.
I'd say you're gonna be taking some damage if you jump off the roof, as opposed to just climbing into a window here.
I'm gonna climb into the frog's window with the two people fucking.
You climb in.
They have not stopped.
You climb in. They're currently just kind of laying there and looking at the two of you. They look over and they
Can't stop, won't stop.
can't stop, won't stop. You know them.
I mean,
as,
we took Gatorade breaks.
you know the couple. Both of you know the couple well. That's Janice and Ian.
Janice.
Damn
it, Janice.
What?
I'm just gonna say I don't have the time right now. I'll join later, and then I'm gonna walk down to the basement.
We'll pencil you in for another day. You hear Janice say as you and Ellis both walk out. He has only put on underwear, and that's it.
Go put on some clothes, frog boy.
He's not. He's just following.
Don't get froggy with me. Go put on some clothes.
He's gonna go back into the room and start getting dressed as you go down to the basement. You see Eden before you can even get down to the basement steps. Eden, Delilah, as well as Lorraine, who is still up here, / Letitia, currently talking to Detective Beauregard. Which you don't necessarily know who that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I know who this is. Oh wait, no, I know his name.
You've heard
but
his
I don't
name,
know
but
its
you don't know
name.
who he is. Yes. Eden's gonna look over you and go, hey, this is a traveler. I'm not sure you guys have met. And she kind of gives you like this look, like this is an important person. Be careful. This is one of our guests. Sure, you guys haven't met yet. Fred, this is Detective Beauregard, head of the Scarlet Badge.
Okay, and
Just you'd like to get. Do you mind going to go grab something out of that shrub for him? He came here specifically for something. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
oh yeah, I got you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take one leaf off the plant. Fuck this dude.
You give him the leaf and he looks at you and he goes, that's cute. And he walks around and kind of like nudges you a little bit, like pushing you over, like a kind of like a douchebag, just blowing past you, not really caring. He just takes the whole fucking shrub, looks at Eden, passes Eden what looks to be a decent pouch of gold, heads out and goes, I'll be back for another
Before he
supply.
heads out, I would like to yell, do you have any more gold on you?
Can you become my sugar daddy?
Can you become my sugar daddy?
Does he have a large amount of gold on him?
I mean, from what you can see, he's got another 4 pouches of gold, about the same size as what he gave Eden, strapped to his side.
I'll make a bet with you.
See, I'm not really into bets. This isn't necessarily my money. This is police money. I can't. With that, I got
Then it can be for the plant.
for the plant. Just ask Eden to
I
make
have
you
something
one.
better. I have something better than the plant.
What do you have that's better than the plant?
Blapples.
What the f... He's just gonna look at you and go, what the f... What? Eden, is he high?
I'm just gonna shush him and I'm gonna pull out a blue apple.
And he's gonna look at you and go, I can see where you would call these blapples. I guess you don't know the scientific name for them?
Do you want them or not?
Bluest appleless.
No, I'm good with this Hephaescent plant here. I haven't really taken a bite of a Kronos apple in a long time. They don't really mix well with me. I'm gonna pass on that.
Oh my god, he's a nerd.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Can I try and persuade him into doing this?
I mean, you can certainly try.
Cool. Me and my +7 will definitely win this.
I mean, he
So
is
fucking ridiculous.
a pretty big villain.
27. Let's go. Nat 20.
What the?
Give me that.
We have
plant.
our niches.
He questions it for a bit, but in the end, he looks at you like you are a waste of his time.
I'm gonna call him a pussy on the way out.
And he flips you off as he's walking out the door with his plant.
Oh my god, I love him.
I'm gonna tell him to go use the finger on himself.
This man just straight up ignores you as he gets out of here.
I see
Alright,
things,
no,
you
we're done.
convince people of things.
What?
I said, I see
now-
things, he convinces people.
I will now go down to the basement.
Eden takes you down to the basement as she unlocks again. At this point, you guys are definitely out of the chamber by now. After being groped by Jeremiah very fucking for a long ass 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Victor is like trembling in anger. I can't kill him.
You guys have been out of the chamber for, I'd say, maybe a good 3 minutes before they all came down.
Oh, can we go touch shit?
I mean, you can certainly touch some stuff. Is there anything in specific that you're looking for, or you guys just want to?
What is in there? Can I make it? What would it be? Probably perception.
If you're looking for something specific, or is it just looking around in general?
Just looking around.
Yeah, I guess roll me perception.
Fuck. All right, yeah. All right, nat 20.
Oh yeah, you see a plethora of different kinds of swords that have weird glowing entities to them, as well as some of that, I guess we'll call it time juice that Jeremiah's been trying to find. You do find quite a few vials of those laying around, and a bunch of different potions that Eden has of different colors, different kinds of patterns on them. Just there's a ton of shit down here. It's some of this stuff you don't even really know what it is.
Okay. Would I know Eden enough from her rambling towards me for a long time to know that she would I don't know, count her stock of those time juices? Because I just want to take one.
I mean, from what you know, Eden doesn't. Unless it's something that she's currently researching, she doesn't really take too much inventory on her stuff unless it's something like I said, she's currently working one, or she knows is completely extremely important to her specifically. So as far as the time vials, you're not 100% sure how she would feel if you took one.
Okay. I'm gonna take one.
Okay. You take one, and I'd say it's probably right before Eden comes down there, and you get away with taking one as far as she knows at the moment.
All right.
Is there anything you wanted to do, Detective Man?
Um, I am looking very shy after getting through.
It comes with the job.
Jeremiah is just kind of sitting like just kind of like crisscross applesauce in front of the containment cell that Connie's in. His hand kind of up against the glass as he looks at her with a weird longing kind of look.
Remember, eyes to yourself.
And he's at this point he's not even really listening to you. You can hear him mumbling some stuff to himself, not really too sure what it is.
Oh yeah, that guy's a fucking freak. All right.
At this point, I will say, Premium and Eden have come down to the basement. Are you with us, Noah? Are you here?
Give us a sign.
Are you there, Jesus?
Are you there, God?
It's me.
I'll say he's still sleeping. So at this point, Eden and Premium, and I'd assume Delilah, being the pet that she is for Delilah, they come down, and Premium, you see everybody down there, and you very much so notice Connie in the containment cell.
I'm pushing anybody out of my way and not caring if I knock anything over and just immediately sitting in front of the cage. Or whatever containment.
Oh no, there's two of them.
I mean,
No, I'm pushing him out of the way. He's getting away from there.
All right, you're good in my books. All right.
I'm gonna message Victor and be like, we need to take shifts watching her.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and Jeremiah just kind of gives you this weird look of like he's very much annoyed that you just pushed him away. He kind of just sits to the side in like a corner as he watches from a distance, still mumbling to himself.
Can we tell what he's mumbling, or is he just being creepy?
You can tell that he's mumbling something. You don't necessarily know what he's mumbling, but he
Am I
looks,
able to tell with my observant?
Oh.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Yeah. Roll perception? Or
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for me.
19 plus I think it was 6.
From what you can tell, it looks like he's speaking some sort of incantation. You don't know what kind of incantation, but it's definitely a spell.
Oh.
And from what you can tell, it's directed towards Connie.
All right.
I'm gonna let Victor know that he's casting some spells, but I don't know what it's doing or if it's taking effect.
Are you sure we can't kill him? I mean, it'd be so easy. Whatever.
Is here the best place?
All right. Is there anything that you wanted to do, Premium?
Can I try to get in?
I mean, you can.
Like, inside of the containment?
You just want to be in there?
I just want to be in there.
I mean, you can certainly ask Eden if she'll let you in, seeing as she's the only one that would have the passcode for it.
I'm just gonna politely yell at her to let me in.
If I let you in, you're not coming back out until we figure out what's going on with her.
That's fine.
She keys in the number pad, looks at everybody else. Just him. No one else. Got that, Jeremiah?
Looking at Jeremiah.
Yep. Got that, Jeremiah? And Jeremiah just kind of like still, as he's like muttering his weird little incantations to himself, just kind of nods, not once taking his eyes off of Connie.
I am very much so looking at the keypad.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Are you guys trying to figure out what she's typing into it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say roll me perception with disadvantage, seeing as the way
Damn it.
Eden is with her passwords.
Come on, perception, man. Oh, you failed
Yeah,
me.
I got a 14.
I guess it's technically a 7, but
Yeah, you guys can't, with the way Eden's typing that shit in, there's no way you can see that.
Okay.
Victor, like, gets one number out of it, and that's about it. He gets a 7.
What's
and
the
that's
number?
it. That's it. He
All
gets
right.
7. It's somewhere
Out
in
of
the
how
middle.
many numbers?
Out of 5 numbers. It's somewhere in the middle, and you know that much. That's about it.
It's
All
3
right.
7s and 2 6s.
But she lets Fred in there with Connie, and then as soon as he's in there, completely locks up that containment cage. There's no way anybody's getting in there.
I'm grabbing Connie.
You're grabbing Connie?
oh,
Oh,
Hello?
he's back.
Tis you alive?
is he alive?
No.
Oh
It's got to
no.
run through Firefox real quick.
I also just realized we might have a love triangle on our hands,
Oh god, yeah.
and I'm here for the drama.
Oh, there's plenty of opportunities for everyone to find love in this thing, I'll tell you that much.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna top Beauregard so hard.
Just wait, there's a bunch of other people in here you might fancy. We'll see.
I've made my decision.
I figured you would have fancied the succubus lady.
No, that's for me
Is Beauregard
personally.
the most recent in resources?
What's that?
Is Beauregard the most recent in resources?
I think I put him in general. Hold on. Yeah, he's in general. He's the guy that's
He's the guy
crystal.
below the succubus.
Okay.
He's the one holding the crystal.
He just seems
He
like a
is also
nerd.
the most recent in resources, but yes.
He's very much a straight to the point kind of guy.
And this dude didn't want to gamble with me. He looks like a gambler.
All right, so you're just in there with Connie. I mean, from what
I
you
have to
can
move.
from what you can tell, he's you can't really tell anything besides there's that rumbling that everybody else felt on her wrist when they tried to check the pulse. I mean, you can tell that this is Connie, but other than that, there's not much to her. And she's
Can I roll an Arcana check on her?
yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if anyone else has already done it, but
I don't think
Couldn't
anybody.
hurt.
I think there was Arcana on like something with her, but I don't think it was a pass.
okay, 15 plus 3, 18.
From what you can see, she's definitely in some kind of paralyzed state.
Mm-hmm.
It's from everything that you've been able.
It's from the goo.
Yeah, from what everything you've been able to piece together, it has something to do with that black goo that they had everybody else drink.
Gotcha. But that's it. Okay.
I mean, without really knowing what to do there, other than that, you can't really grasp anything here. This is definitely some kind of like
Gotcha.
advanced magic.
All right.
Eden's just gonna kind of look at all you guys and go, I've never experimented on somebody paralyzed before in a time state. I mean, I could certainly try to figure this out.
Experiment is not the right word to use right now.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I'm not
Yeah,
necessarily a doctor. I'm an alchemist.
Do you know like a
Alchemy
doctor
your way
or
into a doctor way.
yeah?
I know
Get your doctorate somehow.
the only person that I know that would be a doctor is somebody that I really don't want to get involved with right now, and you guys shouldn't want to get involved with her either. She's... If we have to go that route, we will. But from what we have here, I think right now the best option is just kind of let me do what I'm going to do.
I'm fresh out
Yeah.
of Band-Aids.
I need to restock on my Hello Kitty Band-Aids.
I mean, and with that, Eden's just gonna look at all you guys and go, I mean, I can give it a shot. Do you want me to try?
Yeah.
Do it. Just don't kill her.
I'm I'm not gonna try to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to take the time to take a long rest. If it's long enough.
What was that?
If she's experimenting for a long enough time, I would like to take a long rest.
Yeah. I will say we are going to stop here and we'll pick off here.